Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Hello everyone and welcome to a not joint Blaze It stream. It's me, it's your boy TP. I'm here with my solo stream today. Hello. It's bank holiday in many parts of, well, all of the UK. Don't know why I thought it was many parts for a moment
Peter,
there.
my dude, how are you? Hope you are having a great day. Happy to see you streaming. Really love the latest worst games ever and prove it. Both entertaining episodes. Hope all is well, my dude.
All is well, my dude. Thank you to Steven Skodis for the 100 bits. Many parts of the UK are on public holiday, bank holiday today, because the Queen is right old and has been doing her job for a long time. And what a good job she's done too. So most of my, well, all of my colleagues are at home, possibly watching some of the Trooping the Colours, probably not. Not many royalists in this company, but I'm sure they're enjoying their time off all the same. So, but I'm here, and I was off at the start of the week. I've swapped my holidays, that's why I'm in today. But when I was off at the start of the week, James Jenkins did my slot. And then yesterday we did the joint stream because people were going to be away on Thursday. So we did joint stream yesterday. James did Monday. I'm doing today instead of the joint stream. Tomorrow, no one's streaming. There you go. Sucks to be you guys. But we've had a real mess of a schedule this week. But here we are with the solo stream on a Thursday on Twitch. Hope you're going to enjoy it. We're going to be playing a bit of Kao the Kangaroo. It's pronounced Kao. It's not pronounced cow. It's not pronounced anything else. It's quite simple. He is a kangaroo. Kangaroo's box. He's got boxing gloves on. Biff, KO. See? Knockout. He's called KO. It's really very straightforward. We've got a quipscope coming out about this game as well this evening. It's just me quipscoping on my own. So you'll be able to listen to that tonight and think, oh, that's what Peter did today at the office by himself. I wanted to have it done during the day, so it could have gone out at like 3 o'clock or something, but I've been prepping for the stream. I had to actually play the game this morning, and then I had to sit down and record a quipscope. It took me several goes because I had no one to bounce off, and I had all sorts of other things to do. So basically I've not I've only just finished editing it and it's rendering upstairs. So it'll be going out probably 8 p.m, 9 p.m. tonight, BST. So look out for that on the channel. Chairman Kao says Forgotten Media. Yeah, that's it. So let me quickly give some shout outs to. So thank you again, Stephen, for the 100 bits. GUI Goliath is now well over 500 gift subs. I heard about this. GUI Goliath has given 500 plus gift subs, and several more have just been gifted. So thank you, GUI Goliath, for the 1, 2, 3 gift subs that have gone to 16-bit Stitch, ACAAJW2, and Ash Jaming, or is that an L? That's an L, sorry. Ash Jamling, or it could be an uppercase I, so maybe it is Ash Jam-ing. I don't know. Thank you, GUI Goliath. You're on 508 now, well on your way to 1,000. No pressure. The El Do Brother subscribed via Twitch Prime for 33 months. I wonder if I'm going to have slightly more UK viewers today than I normally would, because some people will be at home and able to watch the stream when normally I might not be able to do that. That might be the case. Stephen Skodes with 2 gift subs, the Joker of Scotland, and Emily Lemons, taking Stephen up to 394. Not far behind UI Goliath there, Stephen. Thank you very much for the gifts. Where are we? We've got a first-time chat from That Guy Joe UK, who says Kao the Kangaroo Round 2 on original Xbox was a great game. It was also available on PS2, I believe, and PC. The original Kao. We'll talk about Kao in a bit, but yeah, it's some of you might not be aware of it as an IP or as a character, but it goes back a fair way. Year 2000 was the first one, available for Dreamcast and PC. I think Game Boy Advance as well, but it might have been a different build of the game, as handhelds often were in the day. But yeah, so it goes back 22 years, in fact. So we're going to be playing some Kao. It's kind of a soft reboot. This one is also just called Kao the Kangaroo, as the first one was. So, you know, no subtitle, no number. It's just Kao the Kangaroo. And hopefully, we'll have a good time. Did you record 2 sets of audio so the quip scope is you asking the questions followed by you telling yourself about the game followed by 2 sets of quips? It says Forgotten Media. No, I didn't. I monologued the whole thing. No script. It felt very weird because normally when there's one person talking on the channel, it's just a list and it's heavily scripted. The only time one person speaks on their own on the channel, there is a script, pretty much. But on the other hand, Quipscope is a non-scripted format, but normally there's 2 people to kind of hold the thing together. But I was in some sort of weird, unhappy medium where I had no script to go off, and was, you know, doing it unscripted in a Quipscopey kind of way. But yeah, it kind of felt weird that it wasn't scripted, because that's like when you're recording a list, that's normally how it feels, or what you're doing. So there you go. We've got a first-time chat from Ryan Shaw as well. He says, I love me some obscure character platformers. That's exactly what this is. It's a mascot platformer, if you like. 3D platformer with an anthropomorphic character, cartoony graphics, and so on. Collectathon. So we'll get to it in just a moment. PJ the Average Gamer subscribed via Prime for 21 months and says, I don't catch the live streams very often, always watch the VODs, due to the time difference, but I'll always give you guys, or girls, my Prime sub. Love what you do. Oh, well, PJ, that's much appreciated, especially given that you're not around live to truly benefit from the sub in that way, but it's very much appreciated. We've got a 14-month subscription from Berry, or B_RY. Thank you very much for that. That takes you up to, 14 months. Yeah, as I said. Did I miss a sub? No, I don't think so. Just like the Tekken character, Punching Kangaroo, Psylocke. Yeah, Roger. He's a good Tekken character. I love Tekken. I love how, like, a small percentage of the roster is just animals. There's a panda, a grizzly bear.
Happy Bank Holiday Walrus Clan. Regardless of your personal feelings towards the monarchy as people or as an institution, can we all agree that referring to today as the Platyjobs is nothing short of an act of high treason?
The Platyjubes? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, what else is there in Tekken? There's a kangaroo, there's a dinosaur, or there's been a couple of dinosaurs. There's a sort of dragon demon. That's a true ogre, for those who are wondering what I'm referring to there. All kinds of stuff. Love Tekken. Anyway, whatever. Thank you to Odie Lazarus for 100 bits there. Regardless of your personal feelings towards the monarchy as people or as an institution, can we all agree that referring to today as the Platyjubes is nothing short of an act of high treason? Yes, I agree. They can lock you in the tower for that, and rightly so. Alex the dinosaur already said it, Psylocke. Said there's a dinosaur. There's also Gon, the little dinosaur from the manga. Doesn't Gon the T-Rex or whatever appear in Tekken? Yes, jelly-filled M Panda. He does.
Yeah.
Extra bits for Tiny Peter. Why? Here's why. He's nice and all that
Why?
good stuff.
Here's why.
TTJ Dick salute.
TTJ Dick salute. Thank you, Stephen Skodes, for 200 more bits. We're almost about to set off a hype train there, actually. Thank you very much, Stephen. Am I nice? Am I nice and all that good stuff? That's your opinion. Yeah, I think I probably am. like how my water bottle sort of matches my hoodie. That's nice, isn't it? I looked up the Kao the Kangaroo series on Wikipedia. For a series with 5 entries, all of the games have received fairly average reviews from critics. All the games are reviewed in the high 50, low 60 range. Even this new game has received ratings of 67 to 69%. That's true. Kao the Kangaroo is not a big budget mascot platformer, so don't go into this thinking this is going to be an Activision sort of level, you know, like your Crash 4s or your Spyro Reigniteds. That's not what we're here for. It's not what you should be expecting from this game. Visually, well, I talk about it all on my Quipscope, and you'll be seeing what we're dealing with when I launch the game. So I'm not going to go through it now. I'm not going to give you a mini live Quipscope, because that will make today's work that I've done completely pointless and a big waste of time. And I'm not going to let that be the case. Steven Scott has gifted a sub to Leon, our freelance editor, our longest tenured freelance editor. He's a lovely boy / man and a very talented video editor. So he deserves it. Thank you, Steven, for the gift sub. And we've got one from Haggard Blaggard there, who's just subscribed for 6 months. And they've just put a little winky face. Winky face. My apologies for not subscribing on Twitch. Do not apologize, especially anyone who works for us. Sometimes they feel obliged, like, oh, I should be supporting my employer. No, we're trying to pay you money for the work that you do. Don't then go spending that on us. No apology required. Adi Pramana has gifted 2 subs. They've gone to Tree72. The wire on my headphones is rubbing against my zip. Tree72 and Stenny Mouse taking Adi Pramana up to 126 gift subs, and Stephen is up to 395 now with gifting 1. So there you go. Right. Oh, imagine getting paid, says Lobrotovich. Yeah, that's right. You need to become an editor. Good. So let me go over to the game here. Let me unmute it. Hopefully the levels are all okay with you. They look okay to me. So, I'm going to start a new game. This is the one I played so I could do the Quipscope. I'm going to start a brand new game. It's even got the walking profile silhouette of character that Spyro and Crash both have.
Yeah.
Hype train, hype train.
Choo choo. Thank you. Do we have subtitles? I think we did. Thank you to Ryan Shaw. We do, that's good. For 100 bits, the hype train is leaving the station. Oh wow, it's really getting there. I'm not gonna talk over this cutscene. I'm in. Just a moment. We got 100 bits from Ryan Shaw. Hype train. Hype train. We're 76% of the way to level 2. We've still got 2.5 minutes. We've got a first-time chat from Adrian Jasek. Hopefully I've said that right. Jasek. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for chatting. Eddie Barron has subscribed for 33 months on a 33-month streak. Happy Thursday, TP. Hope you're loving Kenobi as much as I am. I'm loving Kenobi. Let's not have any specifics in the chat for anyone who hasn't watched it yet. I would hate for any of that to be spoiled for me, so let's not do that. I'm not saying that to you specifically, Eddie Barron, but to anyone who now wants to start talking about Kenobi. But I love it. It's great. Good. I'm all caught up. So, we're in. I am Kao. Hear me roar. There he is. Oh! Everyone knows that Australian marsupials make the best mascot characters, right? Uh-oh. Biff!
Let go already. Let it go.
Oh, bit abrupt. We've had a party of 1 raid. Dark Variable, thank you for raiding.
Trouble. Did you have another nightmare, KO? It was more than that. It was like Kaya was trying to tell me something. Maybe she knows what happened to Dad. I have to help her. Please don't try to stop me, Mom.
Don't worry, I won't.
What? You won't?
I tried to stop your father, and it didn't work. I tried to stop your sister, and she ran away. Stubbornness clearly runs in the family, so I'm not going to make the same mistake again.
Hype train is so close, everyone. 30 seconds left.
You go well prepared. Go and find Walt first. He's probably checking the area around the dojo. He has to do it more often lately.
Okay, I'm on my way. Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
Of course
Yeah.
I am.
Hopefully,
Hi.
this game isn't as much as a fever dream as that 2003 movie Kangaroo Jack.
Well done, everyone, for hyping. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hype.
Cameron Keywood, for the 12 months. Hello there, says Cameron Keywood. Thank you for a year there. Subscribe, Cameron Keywood. I love that bit in Obi-Wan when he said subscribe to TripleJump. Yeah, me too. That was up there. Forgotten Media,
Yeah.
Steven Skodes, and GY Goliath, all with 100 bits each. Steven Skodes and GY Goliath on the hype. Forgotten Media saying hopefully this game isn't as much a fever dream as that 2003 movie Kangaroo Jack. Someone also said the voice acting is a little Samuel B. Music. Yeah, the voice acting in this game is not good. So I think it looks nice. I think it's pretty good. It's kind of on par with some of the stuff we've seen recently from the 3D platforming scene. Got a bit of screen tearing going on, actually. I'd not noticed that on my first playthrough. But I think it looks very nice. You know, it's not far off from the likes of Crash 4, Spyro Reignited Trilogy.
Kaya?
These crabs just tell us, you know, things. But you'll see that this is a game that has a smaller budget than the likes of those Activision published games I just mentioned. And you do have to go into it knowing that that is the case.
Where are you taking me?
I mean, even just sort of having crabs holding signs, just doing looping animations, this just feels slightly more indie and slightly more amateurish, doesn't it? Just the little things like that can kind of make... I don't know why I feel like this just feels a bit basic, but it does, and it is. And also, while that may look like I made a mistake, some of the platforming in this it's not always difficult, like in the sense that the jumps are too long.
Is TP going for the 106% run? TTJ Cheeky Ben.
The gaps aren't always too long, but you'll see, like when we get to sort of little kind of stepping stones and pillars and things, that sometimes
Really you?
the gaps are almost too short. Let me see if I can find an example.
Hope Walt is somewhere around here.
It's quite satisfying getting all those coins, and they do home. The homing is very forgiving, fortunately, because there's so much to collect. Stephen wants to know if I'm doing 106% run. Of course I am. No, I don't know. Dark Variable, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Walrus Clan. Much appreciated. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. As you know, we always go for 106% on this channel. But no, if you're actually asking whether I'm going to be playing all the way through this game across numerous streams, I'm having now played it today and playing it now, I'm not sure.
Wish we could talk.
Oh, there's some crates down there. What is... didn't know these were here. I'm not sure whether I want to commit to doing the full thing, because it does have a certain lack of polish.
Something to do with the dream I had.
Even beyond those tempered expectations that I came into this game with, like I didn't expect it to be, as I've said, I didn't expect it to be like an Activision published mascot platformer. I'm not big enough Activision, by the way. I'm just saying it's an all-encompassing term for Crash and Spyro. But yeah, I didn't expect it to be Crash 4, you know. But even with that in mind, it's in some areas.
I'm sure Walt would know what to do.
It's kind of come out less than I would have liked it to. You know, it's not the game I hoped it would be, which is a shame. If people really want to see more of it, then I will absolutely play through it, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, it also makes no sense to me that he's not Australian.
Are these Dad's gloves?
It's just little bits of, did you see his hands move there? And like, you know, there's just little, there's a lack of kind of polish.
That was cracking. You rang him like a bell coach. Those were some pro moves.
I am.
Hype! Thank you everyone for getting us to level 2.
Isn't it great? I found Dad's gloves. Someone buried them.
I did, with good reason.
It was you? But why?
Something evil going on. Darkness. Why your dad left? To defeat it. Same darkness corrupted his gloves. Looked normal, maybe. Their power changed. Your father noticed.
But Kaya wanted me to find them. It was her that led me to the gloves.
What? Explain.
I dreamed about her before coming to look for you. She was trying to tell me something. When I woke, Mom agreed that I should go help her.
She what?
Then I came here to look for you. Kaya's ghost or whatever that was led me to the gloves.
The world? Now upside down. Must forget everything I think I know. You are right. Can't ignore the signs. Too many now.
So you help me to my own whacking and cracking like you did? Get me ready for the journey to save Sis? I bet together we'd be able to figure out what happened to Dad.
The voice acting is really bad.
Prove you are ready. Try the gloves. Maybe good can come from them. Come, show me what you can do.
It's like distractingly bad. Like I don't want the story to progress because it means I'll have to listen to this guy talk. I mean, look at the, like just look at this. Look at this character running along into this nice open beach with all the colors and stuff. It looks really nice. And there's actually a lot of really good music in this game. Like these few seconds of experience are good. There's a bit of pop-in. Stuff's like, the render distance isn't great actually. But you know, you see this and you're like, oh yeah, maybe there's something here. And then, no. It's just, I mean, like I say, even keeping in mind that there was a budget to this game. Is that it? Have I done it? No. Okay, got them all. There we go. Now, even that, just the crab kind of appearing and just doesn't quite go the way you want it to. Use the 3-hit combo to quickly dash through all enemies. Biff.
Yeah.
I love TP trying to see the positives in this game, while it actively tries to undermine him by bringing out a raft of new flaws he's not noticed before.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fun stream.
Zarek, thank you for the 100 bits there. That's a really good point. Some of these things I missed in my Quipscope. It's often the way when we do Quipscopes. You know, it's only based off based on. Well, first off, it tends to be based on the first couple of hours of gameplay that we've we've experienced ourselves. And then even then, when there are things you might have noticed, you forget to say them in the quick scope even, because we've only got 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at a push. And I'm going, oh, hang on, this is, the draw distance isn't good. You can see the pebbles popping in. It's letting me down. So we can collect scrolls which fill in our Kaopedia. Just tells us about our collectibles and stuff. You're collecting the letters that spell his name, which is very sort of PS1, late 90s, early noughties stuff, which I like. It's a bit of a throwback. Not played a game in a long time where I had to spell out my protagonist's name. It's fun. But, and there are things I do really like about this game. There are. But sadly, there aren't a huge amount. Well, no, it's not even that there aren't a huge amount of them, but they're counteracted a lot of the time by stuff. Can I get up here? No. I do like the soundtrack.
It always surprises me how fast you can move.
Just zoom my chat in a little bit. Oh. Oh, what the hell have I just done here? Oh, that was weird. I just got like a big splash screen for Elgato capture, which didn't affect the gameplay capture. It just, my game went away and it just did like a big Elgato animated logo instead, like a full screen thing. Anyway. There we go. The chat zoomed in a bit. He sounds like Elijah Wood as Spyro. Come a little closer to the chat, son. Oh! Oh, there's no barrier there. That's a B-whip there from Pistol McAwesome, who subscribed via Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Walrus Clan, Pistol McAwesome. Good to have you. Huh. Is it the game or is it my capture that's going a bit chuggums? See, look at this as well. When you go in, so it encourages you to go inside these buildings, but the camera just, you can just swing the camera through the walls. Even though the developers knew full well you'd be coming in places like this. There's just a few corners have been cut here, or things have been missed, perhaps unintentionally. Oh, I've missed the letter A somewhere. Did that on my first playthrough as well. Bidding.
Focus.
When did this come out? Because I've never heard of it before, says Dark Variable. It came out in May, end of May. It came out like last week, basically. But the IP goes back to the year 2000. It was Dreamcast and PC back then. It had an installment on original Xbox and PS2. I think there was a handheld only one as well, possibly. So it goes back a while. It's got some history, but the reason you've not heard of it is that it. It's from essentially an indie studio. Got a first-time chat from Pistol McAwesome, who says, been hesitant on buying this, but it looks like a nice mesh of the platformers I loved as a kid in the 90s and early noughties. Yeah, certainly it's like, it feels as though it's part of that world, and even despite its failings, you do have that sense of, you know, mascot platformer running all the way through. Bartek Kubica says it's a national treasure. Yeah, it's from a Polish studio. Bartek, of course, is from that neck of the woods, that part of the world. And yeah, he is a Polish character. Or, you know, a character from a Polish studio. Oh, we've got a gem down there. You guys noticing a bit of a chuggy frame rate, or is it maybe it might just be my playback? Because when I look at it in OBS, it looks all right. Looks fairly smooth. But for me, on the big screen I've got down here, like the proper monitoring screen, it's a bit chuggy at times. But it might just be because I confused my my Elgato a bit earlier. Frames seem fine to me. Okay, yeah. Well, that's good. As long as you guys are getting a fairly smooth playback, then that's fine. I don't mind a little bit of juggums. You think it'd be more polished, says Ali Pramana. Well, oh, I see. Polished. Yeah. You would. It is lacking a bit of Polish, this game, ironically. Hopaloo Island. Oh my god, Leonard's in the chat. First time chat from Leonard.
I'm good to go, right? I can punch anything with them?
Hang on, I won't interrupt this cutscene.
Still don't know their power, how it may affect you.
But they're the only thing I have left of that. I want to wear them.
Really? You play the sad card?
Yeah.
Little monster. Wipe those fake tears. Try the gloves on a real opponent.
Cool. You ready, coach?
Nah. I talk about the terror.
Okay. The terror? Sure thing. No problem. You wear Dark Forest? Because here I come.
Oh.
That's the spirit.
I tell you, if they'd hired a different voice actor, that would have made a lot of difference. I mean, as I say, this game has a number of failings, but I know what we're doing. We have to find some runes and stuff. We got Leonard in the chat. First time chat from Leonard, who's another one of our freelance editors. Very talented man. How funny to have the pair of you in chat at the same time. I'm curious, actually. Anyone in the chat who is in a Commonwealth country, have any of you been given a public holiday in your own nations to celebrate the Jubilee? I'm not suggesting you should. I'm not suggesting that my monarch ought to have any sway over your, you know, that like you should all be off work celebrating my queen. But I'm just curious whether that is something that's happening elsewhere in the world. Where is my holiday? Says Labrotovich. Well, you can't afford the pay cut, Labrotovich. You can't afford to take a day off work, otherwise you won't get paid by us, right? Barbara Piss is the one true queen. That's true. Ireland here, and absolutely not getting a holiday for it. Well, no, I didn't expect Ireland to, necessarily. So this is another thing I was a bit sad about in this game. When I say hello there to this person, they just say, and they're not voice acted, which is a real shame. So not all the characters are voice acted as well, which is a shame. Again, you know, the game was made on a budget. I don't know what the budget was and how much of it you can just put down to, well, they couldn't afford X, Y, Z. But, the money. You know, I find myself, if I'm going to defend this game and, you know, play devil's advocate, you find yourself saying quite a lot, saying that about a lot of things. Like, oh, well, you know, you had a limited budget, but, don't know. Can you say that about everything? I had an American friend once ask why we as a country seem to be excited about some royal events, but not others. I had to explain that it depends entirely on if we're given a bank holiday. Yeah, that's mostly true, I would say. Oh, no. I'm looking where I'm going. I'm sort of reading the chat while I run around at the same time. Trying to establish... I have a few Australian friends, they didn't even know about it until I mentioned it. Yeah, fair enough. In Cyprus now, a former colony seems fitting. Yeah. I mean, why was this allowed to happen? Why can I do all this in here? Why can I do this? It's not that much to ask to just... I mean, we mastered this in about 2000 when the first game came out. Not letting cameras clip through walls and flipping roofs. Oh, come on. It's not a bad game. It's like... I saw some early access gameplay someone put on YouTube of this game a couple of months ago, and I didn't realize that it was coming out so soon. Because when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is looking like it's really shaping up to be a really good, you know, smaller scale mascot platformer. You know, it's not quite Crash 4, but there's something to it. That's what I thought, but I thought, like, clearly they've still got a lot to do, and then the game came out 2 months later, and they've not been able to, you know, clearly that was like an almost finished build. Let's see if this makes any noise this time, because first time I played this and I smashed through this crystal wall, didn't have a sound effect attached. Oh no, that's just the way it is meant to happen. Wow, you would think that would make a big boom noise, wouldn't you? I complained in the Quip Scope that had glitched out and not made a sound for me.
That was lucky. Wouldn't want that on RooTube.
Wouldn't want that on RooTube. We would have got a bank holiday this week regardless of the Jubilee. They just switched the 2nd May bank holiday. I mean, that's true. We ordinarily would have had a Monday bank holiday anyway. We get one at the end of May, but...
Where's the rest of you?
But we have had an extra day added. It normally would have been a 3-day weekend, but we've had a 4-day one. So we still gained one based on the Jubilee.
Work in progress. Old and mystical method. Spirit walking.
Awesome. Maybe I can learn that one day.
Maybe.
Oh wow, he doesn't even have lip sync, look.
Focus. Find the terror. If you need me,
That's good.
I'm here.
The more I play this game, the more I look at it, the more I examine it up close, the more it lets me down. Such a shame. I was looking forward to trying this, and I was looking forward to just giving it a bit of airtime on the channel. You know, we spoke to, we got given a code by a PR company who represent the developer/publisher, which was very nice. Thank you to Renaissance Multimedia for providing us with the code. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. Like I told the PR person, I was like, hey, I'll stream it. I'll do a quick scope. We'll talk about it on the podcast. And now I feel a bit down about the fact that, oh yeah, I was supposed to smash that open and an explosive barrel comes out of it. But anyway, never mind. But yeah, now I'm like, oh, gonna have to send them links to all this content, and it's just me being a little bit let down. They've tried really hard, I think. They have tried hard, and they've produced a very visually pretty game in terms of, you know, you just take a still of that, and you're like, yeah, hell yeah. 3D mascot platformer, cartoony anthropomorphic character, Crash 4. You know, it's not, it's the same kind of league as Crash 4 when you just see a still image. And I really like the character designs as well. This is a stinker. It makes fart noises. My dad will be down tomorrow for a week, so maybe he'll want to do something, says Dark Variable. Oh, have I come in halfway through? I've had a couple of drinks with my granddad, watched the trooping and the flyover, but other than that, I haven't really done anything today. All right, yeah, I missed the first message, but your dad will be down tomorrow. Yeah, well, me and Amy are probably going to watch on Sunday a bit of the Jubilee pageant, I think they're calling it. I know people have their opinions about the royal family, both individual members and the institution as a whole. I think there's a lot, you know, a lot to be improved, but certainly the Queen, I think, is has. I mean, who would want that job? Do you know what I mean? She's done that for 70 years. And she's done a reasonably good job as far as I'm concerned. I can't say I'm privy to all of her, or you know, I don't stay up to date on exactly what she is and isn't doing, and hasn't been saying, what her opinions are. But you know, I think even just it's nice to have a bit of people like. Constants, don't they, in their life? That was... It's nice to have things that are just... have been unchanging for a long time. It's like, oh yeah, that's just been a constant presence throughout the lives of, well, everyone for the past 70 years.
Thanks a bunch, Coach.
And yeah, man, no one would want that job, right? There are many jobs I wouldn't like, and I know there are people without any job at all who would love to have any job. But I think people are lying if they say they would love to be the monarch. They're either lying or they don't understand exactly what you have to do. Okay. We've got a first-time chat from Snakeskin McKinnon, who says, she do be protecting her son and paying off people, though. Yeah, I don't like that bit. You know, the whole Andrew thing, you know, there are various members of the royal family who I have less of a high opinion of. And yeah, he shouldn't be being protected. So, yeah, no one's perfect is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Andrew now. I'm talking about the Queen. Or, well, just the royal family in general. But some of them are worse than others. Some of them are nonces. And others just have their failings. But yeah, don't think anyone envies her. I think she's done a pretty good job for 70 years. And she does, flip me, just let her retire. I mean, she's allowed to, it's not no one's letting her. She's not letting herself retire, I think, is the issue. The word, of course, is abdicate, but I'm saying retire.
You call a powerful artifact normal? A stuffed toy is normal.
Hey, Mr. Beaver out of this. Hey, what is that thing?
Don't.
It's not me.
Oh, finally. We could not suffer listening to that boring old fart for a moment longer.
So it's true. You really are corrupted.
We do not know each other, and yet you are already insulting us? Maybe we shall get along after all.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, and so shatter our hopes once more so soon. Oh, well. I am the Eternal Gloves, and what you see before you is the Eternal World.
So now we have unlocked the Verdimillious spell from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. We can now, with these gloves, if we smash the purple crystal, like the one that was just here, it makes platforms appear. That's what that white ticking symbol is above us, because now, when it ticks down, you see, it's gone. So we smash, it appears, and we use it. Verdimillious! Oh, okay. So that is a good example, actually, of one of my issues with the. It's a more specific issue here. This is quite a. I wouldn't say it's a nitpick, but I would say it's where you really get down into the finer details of a 3D platformer like this. This gap, and a fair few of the gaps in the game, are just long enough that you might feel you need to do your second jump. You know. Your 2/3 of a triple jump or your double jump. We don't like to say that word, but you know you're not quite going to make it depending on where you jump from. So you do the second one, but then if you do the second one, you almost go off the other edge of the platform, you know, like that, and then you have to adjust. So a really talented and experienced, I guess, a really experienced team of 3D platformer developers would probably have really thought about that level of detail. You know, the size of gaps and the size of platforms and the distance that you gain from a second jump. That's what separates the. You know, that's where you get the best of the best, really.
What? You spoke with the gloves? Your dad did not. Not once.
You mean they wanted to talk to me? They chose me.
You overestimate. Do not. Be careful with them. In the eternal world, you are alone. I cannot enter.
Jealous?
Walt is not impressed. Whoa, Peter, you know those words are taboo around these parts. Yeah, sorry. 2/3 of a triple jump is what I meant to say. The boxing gloves are sentient. Yeah, they've been possessed now. Where were we? Peter's streams of the old Harry Potter games are some of my faves, says Jellyfilled M Panda. Oh, that's nice. I was saying the other day on stream, there's a growing temptation to actually go back and just replay them. Just play them again on stream. Why not? People liked them. I liked them. I might do it. I might poll it. So if I hit this, I can get a boomerang and I can whack stuff. Like the Verdimillious crystal. So yeah, that's where you really, what separates the... Oh, jeez. You know, the wheat from the chaff, if you like, is really getting down to that level of precision when designing a 3D platform game. Can I get around there? Maybe not. Maybe not right now. anything to hear you say minecart again, says the Boogity Man. Press the cross button to lock the minecart. The hidden gems in this mine, Mr. Potter. Many obstacles in this mine, Mr. Potter. Look out for them if you want to hold on to your coins. Etc. Oh my god, there's a band. Press square in the air to deliver a tail attack. You can use this move in the air to deflect enemy projectiles. Nice. I like that. Oh, horrid. I really recommend playing the original first KO on PC. It has its own charm of those times, says Bartek. I must admit, I've always been tempted. Just never got round to actually playing it. Eternal Well. I didn't go in here the first time I ran through this, actually. Oh! Is it some sort of wave mode? Yeah, these, if it wasn't obvious, these are bear traps that I've been smashing, and if you touch them, they get you. Biff. Can I make it? Huh! Nice. If a mascot platformer doesn't have a good idle animation, is it truly a mascot platformer? You're right. He does do a few things. He skips and stuff. Yeah, the rope jump. That's right. I really like these puffer fish on string. Sorry, linear fish. I don't know how or why they are on string. Oh! But yeah, some of the enemy designs in this game are great. They've got good faces. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I don't know if you'll get a good look at one of their faces, but it swung right towards the camera. Oh, I drowned in the soup. In the delicious ham and pea soup. What's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? Ugh. I can roast beef, but I can't pea soup. Hell yeah. Sorry, Labrotovich, it's your department, the jokes. Can we have pea-related jokes, please, today? That would be good. Huh. Here's something I really like about this game. I think the combat is just right. I think it's involved enough that like it actually matters, and you can feel like you're doing something. You know, unlike Crash Bandicoot, for example, which doesn't have good combat. It basically has no combat at all. I am, just so you know, I'm going through pretty much my whole quip scope here, giving you all these bits of info. But yeah, you know, Crash Bandicoot does not have combat, effectively. Hell yeah. Always check waterfalls in your video games. Crash Bandicoot, you just spin stuff, or skid into stuff, or jump on its head. In this game, you do more than that, but it's not like the comparison I made in the... Oh no! In the quip scope, which is... Anyone ever played The Legend of K? I played that on PS... Oh no. I played that on PS2, and you don't get to keep your gems unless you hit a checkpoint, just so you know. You keep your coins, though, seemingly. I played it on PS2, and it's like a mascot platformer-ish. Basically is. It's like this game, but with quite a heavy emphasis on martial arts combat. The whole world is kind of built around... It's kind of Eastern-inspired, and everyone you meet is a martial artist. You know, you're fighting rats and stuff, and they can all do karate or something. I don't know what they're... you know... Which martial art they are proficient in, but... that game I didn't like because there were so many times you would enter... Like here, where there were loads of enemies. You would enter an area like that, but then your enemies would just be, like, parrying and, like, dodging, and it would just take forever and ever and ever. Oops. And I really didn't like that, and I never ended up finishing it because it was just a faff to like get anywhere or do anything, because you would just constantly have to beat up rats or be beaten up by rats. And this is a nice in-between. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to get him. Oh, here we go. This is what we want. Can I whack him with this? Oh! Oops. Oh. Doesn't seem to be it's giving him a target, and then maybe I have to just throw it a bit quicker. There we go. Oh no, I can't kill them with that. Oh, deep water. Reminds me a bit of that level in Spyro 3. Spooky Swamp, is it called? I'm not so familiar with Spyro 3. I've only played it through a few times. Spooky Swamp. Oh! Getting big Simpsons hit and run vibes from the coins. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're very similar. Can confirm Australia does not have random out-of-the-water fish. We do, however, have plenty of damn pufferfish in our waters, says Speedway Nut. Do you? My, well, I won't say who, but someone in my family lives in Australia. They emigrated. And they... Hello? Oh. Ghost coins. They emigrated and been out there for a few years now. And they were once walking on a beach in, like, sandals. Thongs, as they call them over there. And there they were just walking along the beach, and the waves were like coming in and out, and you don't, when it's like really, you're in the part of the beach where the water might come and swish over your feet a little bit, but you don't mind. It's just like not even ankle deep, less than that. They were that sort of depth. Most of the time it's dry, and then a wave might come in and just get your toes a bit. And a Portuguese man of war came and got tangled around their ankle. Tangled around their ankle. Not just... It didn't just touch them. The tentacle got around them. And they all, they're really bad. They can actually kill you. People have died from them. But I don't think... Well, not just I don't think. I know that they don't always kill you, because this person got one wrapped around their ankle. I think it was dead as well. I think it was a dead one, but it was just there in the water. And they had to keep their foot in a scalding hot, almost scalding hot bucket of water. That's apparently what you do. Hello? What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, you have to put it in water that's just about as hot as you can possibly take it, without the water also hurting you, and that's the best you can do for pain relief. So said they were told. Welcome to Australia, says Boring Loner. Yeah, I mean they'd lived there for a few years at that point, I think. Or I don't know actually how long they've been there, but yeah, a couple of years. Oh. Oh, tick-tock, tick-tock. Tick-tock what? I'm not sure. Okay. Is it this thing? Oh, there's a button here as well, okay. Hell yeah. Man, that was pretty close. Close fuse. Oh, what have I done? Have I got all three? Hell yeah! It's just like A Bug's Life. Spell flick to gain a new life. Collect 50 pieces and gain full health. That was another one I enjoyed streaming. Ah! Dead. Oh. No, this way. Ba-dum-bum. Oh! I guess I can whack the green orb on their string and kill them, but not tried it yet. Now you have to find the secret tape. Yeah, there's a lot of collecting to do in this game. But that's fine. So... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, it looks like that needs to go in there, but you have to actually... Oh, we've got a puzzle here. There we go. Nice. I like it. I spent a lot more time in the hub world first time I played, so we're now further than I've been. I went around and collected all the crystals and stuff in the hub world, which we didn't really stop to do on this run through. Ding dong. Are there DualSense haptics? Good point, Bartek. No, there aren't. Actually, they've not made use of the PS5. I mean, it's not an exclusive, so it's slightly more forgivable, you know. But that being said, there are a bunch of multi-platform games that, yeah, on Xbox don't have DualSense style stuff because that stuff isn't available, of course, on Xbox. But then, you know, you play it on PlayStation, and they have made use of it. So it's not really an excuse to say, well, it's only that it's multi-platform. But then again, there probably is a place where you could argue, well, if they've got a limited budget, limited time to get the game developed, and they've got all these platforms that it's available for, you know, I can kind of understand why they might not dedicate any of their time to. Look, they dropped one of the. See, this is Walt, and it's not even voice acted. Why not voice act Walt? We have a voice actor for him. Should be enough to open Terra's lair. Okay. He's just sort of there, unanimated. Spent part of yesterday reading up on all the locations in Tony Hawk's Underground. Some cool facts on the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater wiki. Man, Underground was a great game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 too. It was. I really enjoyed Underground. It's one that I have thought about streaming at some point. There's a character creator as well, which is always fun. I thought about bringing back Normie Knob Day, actually. Just making him a guy who... But the problem is, Normie Knob Day was designed for, well, Skyrim specifically, and then I did think there was... He had legs. He had legs to be maybe used elsewhere, but specifically in open-world sandbox games like Skyrim or Fallout, where we could go around being a nobody. For those of you who have no idea who Normie Knob Day is, Normie Knob Day was a normal nobody who went to Skyrim and didn't want to be a hero, didn't want to be the Dragonborn, so he just walked around living his life. Oh, we're back in Hopperloo. Hopperloo, loo. Oh, why doesn't it make a sound when you smash those open? It's weird. So that's Terra's lair. If I jump down here, can I get out again? Yes, I can. Because there is actually a shop. I'll go show you the shop. But yeah, I thought for a time about making Normie Knob Day the protagonist of a Tony Hawk's Underground playthrough, but then I was like, well, but that is a game that doesn't allow you to be a normal nobody. You have to go and become a pro skater, which is exactly the opposite of what he would do. But I don't know. It's kind of worth it just to play as Normie, really. Can't break that yet. I think I need fire gloves to burn that away.
Yeah.
Maybe make a Wadders or Grombot skater. That's a good idea.
Blazed my dude's Lord 16 dab. Fine. Here are your pee jokes since you wanted pee jokes.
Okay.
Don't expect them to be good.
Okay.
Why did John Lennon become a vegetarian? He wanted to give peas a chance. Ha ha ha.
Good.
What do you call an angry pea? Grumpy.
Grumpy.
I.e. What award did the deceased chickpea receive? A posthumous award. Ho ho ho. What did the religious carrot say to the cabbage?
Oh, a posthumous.
Peace be with you. How?
Peace be with you.
Why was the sand wet? Because the seaweed. Hi hoo. Moggy deadlines.
Yeah.
Monkey deadlines.
B B B B B B B B B B B B Cow B B B B B B B B Kangaroo B B B B B B B B B B B B B Boxing B B B B B B B B B Blaze it.
Blaze it, my dudes. This is what we can spend our ducats on. Ducats are the coins we've been collecting. So we've now got a 4 heart health gauge. Got 6 lives. So there's a store. And there's also a wardrobe. So I can get some sweet shades. Hello? Why can't I press X to buy? Do I not have enough coins? Oh no, I'm out of ducats. Oh well. But yeah, you get the idea. I'll come back with some coins later. Oh, we've got one of these to do. Look now. Oh, I never actually pressed 420, did I? I was that distracted by the game and the jokes. Oh, I've already done that. We can just revisit it. Okay, that's fine. It's 420, everyone. Blaze it. My dudes. Gem down here. Crystal. Crystals. Of course. Blaze it, everyone. Thank you to Steven Skodes for 100 bits and to Lord Brotovich for 100 bits. Much appreciated. Never forget the legacy of responsible zoo owner. Oh no, he'll never be forgotten. A Wadders or a Grombot skater is a good idea, Mr. Black. That's definitely worth giving a go. My favourite TP streams ever were Normie Knob Day. I was so gutted he didn't do more. Would love to see him in Fallout or something. Yeah, I mean, that was the idea. He might come back. So maybe. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We've got Yoltz Caitlin in the chat saying, is it a beta? Oh, we had a reply, actually, in the chat from Forgotten Media. But yeah, this is the full game. The game is out now. Tail end of May, it was released. It might feel like a beta at times, because it's lacking in a couple of places. Are we about to do a boss fight here? Is that what's going to happen?
What was that?
You found what you look for.
Okay, let's do this. Hey! You! Hiding out there in the dark?
He's a bit Christopher Walken, isn't he? Hey! You! Hiding out there in the dark!
I'm Kao.
Son of Kobe.
I came here to kick your butt and chew bubblegum.
Ugh.
And I'm all out of gum.
Bit cringe. Hello? Any scary music or?
I've gotta admit, I was expecting you to be more impressive. Come on then, let's end this. Right here, right now. How about terror kicks your butt?
Oh my god. Why was he just sort of silent and like there was no music when he first came in and then he did that? Hey! I'm here to kick your butt. Oh! Oh no, Terror, you're gonna get me. Gotta be careful, I'm hitting myself. Ah! That's a good little. I like that attack. That's, you have to think about that. So whenever he deflects off a wall, he always ends up coming towards you. So you just dodge out the way of him, but then you've got to think about the fire that he's left elsewhere. So you do have to just think about how you're going to dodge. I like that. Oh, he vanished. Right, we've got a dangling thing. Do I need a boomerang? Oh. Oh. Oh! It's bullet hell. What do I do? Just dodge? Oh, here we go, yeah. Is there another one? Oh, one at a time. Okay, I'm getting it. It's falling. It's just sort of slowly descending on him. Oh, steady now. No! Okay, still got 2 hearts. I'll be fine. There we go. Oh no, he's holding it up. Is he making the anarchy symbol? It is a little bit... Whoops. My anarchy symbol. Oh, we've got some platforms now. I wonder who the composer is for this game. No! Because it's a little bit Blythe and Joustra. Is it Joustra or Joustra? Joustra, I think. Who did A Bug's Life, and they did a Haven Call of the King, and then they actually did like Dick and Dom and stuff as well, which is completely different. But yeah, they did some quite sort of organic sounding stuff for Bug's Life and Haven. I can't imagine they'd be working on a Polish project, but you never know.
Hey, what's the matter with this crystal?
What?
You've ruined it. It's lost its power.
The gloves did that? Cool. But what was it?
No, the composer is
Where did you get it from?
Patrick Selina.
I got it far away in the jungle. Terror saw a shiny crystal. There was giant. Terror took a piece for himself. Monkeys didn't care. Monkeys are crazy.
Thanks. That should be what I need. As for you, stay away from the kangaroo village. I won't be so soft on you next time.
Oh.
Bow! Know what I mean?
Why are we always logged into flipping Xbox, whatever it is? Don't know. I don't know. I forget how to log out of it. Hang on. I've changed it from auto start. It's not supposed to be starting up anymore, but it does. Background processes. Xbox gaming services. End task. I think that's it. I think it's the sound of James Jenkins playing video games at home when he should be, obviously, singing the national anthem for 24 hours on his bank holiday. Unlocking achievements. He is at home right now. Or receiving messages or something. You fought well. Give you a 4. Wow, thanks, coach. Out of 10, KO. Never mind the score. I feel I'm ready to go. Oh, clipped right through the rocks there. Prove yourself with terror. The jungle he spoke of? Far away. We'll need to cross the sea. Long swim, unless... Okay, I get it. We need transport. I got this one. I know exactly who can help. Okay, I got this one. The coins just respawn, which is nice. So there's not... You're not having to, like, literally collect every coin in every level and you know, tick them off. It's just a sort of a... It's like Wumpa Fruit. There's just loads of them all the time. Here he is. It's Jenks. I'm earning achievements for the monarchy. Does that help? I suppose so. Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Kao, how good to see you. What are you working on?
No looking. It's top secret until it's...
Oh no.
Anyway, did you want something?
Yes. I'm going on a mission to bring back my sis and dad.
Sis and Dad.
We can take your plane.
You could take your plane.
My plane won't be able to join us.
The voice is so weird.
Very strange, that was. It doesn't
Hello,
make
James. I
sense
hope you're having a good day
because
off.
Oh, that sucks. Do you have anything
Do
else
you
we
have
can use?
anything else we could use?
I've kitted her out with some top-of-the-line upgrades. She's ultra fast now, and 50% of the time, she walks 100% of the time.
As long as she can take us where we need to go, I guess.
She will. I've got some bolts left to tighten, or she'll be shivering more than timbers. That's why I need you to get me my special wrench. I do it myself, but some magical barrier is blocking the entrance to lava caves, where my workshop is. If you can get
Steven
the
Skodas
wrench,
has gifted
it's
a
yours
sub
for the journey.
to James Jenkins, taking Steven up to 396 gifts. Thank you very much,
Got
Steven.
yourself a deal.
You got yourself a deal. You know, the thing about this game is... Right, so I need to find his special wrench. Okay. My father's watch. Hello? Why? Okay. What? What? So hang on. So I am obviously allowed to be able to get up here, but I can't just 2/3 of a triple jump and grab the ledge. I have to flipping Skyrim my way up. That's fun. I suppose it's the way down, is it? The game didn't expect me to climb that way. It thought I would come down that way. Hi, Peter and chat. Sorry I've been too busy surviving the apocalypse on Endzone. Haven't managed to decorate the queen tree yet. Hey, no worries, James. You make sure that you keep those 12 pubs ticking over. I do hope you're having a lovely day, though. Funny you mentioned Christopher Walken. He was a cast member in Kangaroo Jack. Oh, was he indeed? Splash, splash. So, hang on. I need to... Quest name. Actually has my quest being logged. Where is it? Level objective quest name. Is that a glitch? Is that a placeholder? Why does it just say quest name? When I press my touchpad, I come here, and there's no mention of my quest. When I press start, I just get this. No mention of my quest. Why does it just say quest name on the screen? Is that? I wasn't really listening to the pelican about where his wrench is. He has broken it. I don't think I've broken it. I think I've still got a quest to do. I think I've just good idea. Oh, now I come to walk through people. Have I always been allowed to do that? Have I broken it? Let's get my hands on this Jaya bomb stuff. I heard the smell itself can knock you out. I like the taste of that. Maybe it's at the shop. Can I buy the wrench from the shop? Fat ducats. There are some levels, actually, that you can access. Yeah, like this one, maybe. Oh no, yeah, so that's the one I've been to. But I think there are... And I've been up there, haven't I? But I'm sure... There's a level yet to unlock, and that might be what I have to do to get the wrench there, over there. Hopefully that's where I need to go, although... Let me see. Oh yeah, see, that needs to be opened. Hopefully I've got enough runes. Oh, 8 required. If I speak to the pelican, he might actually be able to tell me what I need to do. Walt told me you can open the eternal gates by using the runes. That's kind of cool. Maybe you could, give it another shot on the cave entrance. Lava cave entrance. Okay. There's still runes around the island if you need them. Oh, right. Okay, there's still one there. Oh, there's 2. I saw them both. Just never got around to grabbing them. There's one right there and one over there. Okay, it really handheld me through that, didn't it? I mean, I needed it, but... There we go. Right, got it. So, 2 unlocked. I've now got enough to get through the lava cave entrance. It's just like Tomb 1. Here we go, lava caves. I'm sure it's going to be lovely here. Oh, why doesn't it make a smash noise? I complained in I've already said this. I complained in the Quipscope that like there's clearly a glitch there where it's not making the right noise. But now I'm starting to think they just chose not to include one at that moment. In any case, I definitely did have a moment where some subtitles came up at the bottom of the screen. Kao was meant to be saying some idle chat in the middle of a level, and the sound didn't play. And I'm sure that was a glitch. So I'm still justified in what I said, but. Even if it's not a glitch that there's no smash sound there, it's a poor design choice, I would say. They hired low-budget voice actors and still couldn't afford to have them voice all the characters' lines. You know what bothers me about bad voice actors is that like half of us know that we could do better, and I would probably charge less. You know, these people are voice actors by profession. I mean, I know I do a bit of that. I don't do voice acting as such. I've done a tiny, tiny bit, technically, of voice acting, but mostly I just do voiceover work. And it's not my full-time profession, but whatever they paid this guy, I could do a better job. I'm not saying I could do a fully top-draw professional kind of job that you would expect to see in a AAA video game, but I could, you know, not be like, hey, coach, how am I gonna get to the next area?
You may find this of use.
This voice is alright, these glove, this evil glove voice.
It would be a shame for the fun to be over so soon.
Did you get passed over for the role of Kao, Peter? I didn't, because if I'd applied for it, they would have given it to me. I'm telling you now. Right, so now... I can burn stuff. Nice.
Blazing bunch of fives. I didn't know you could do that.
Blazing bunch of fives.
We can do whatever we want.
Oh? What else you got?
You will see. But only when we feel in the shell's mood again.
So we're collecting fire charges for our thing. We can whiff spider webs like that. Oh yeah. Oh no. Dead. Instant death. Oh, look, I can swap L1 and R1 between... I mean, they're all fire at the moment, but you can, you know, collect different elemental punches, I guess. I wonder if that spends one. Is that like a fire pound, or is it just a regular one? It is a fire pound. Oh, but it only spends it when it's being used on a fire object. That's good. So I can still punch boxes and not feel like I'm wasting... Oh, that's good. See, that's what I was worried about, that like punching stuff would waste a fire charge, but it doesn't. I like that. See, that's thoughtful game design. Oh. The camera just clips through everything. It's rubbish. I feel bad for this game. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they really care about it, even though they've been careless in places. The way it's been promoted on social media as well, you can tell like how sort of happy they are and like how well they want it to do. I mean, obviously they do because they want to make their money back, but I don't know, I feel like they're passionate about it as well. And it's a shame because they've sort of dropped the ball in one too many places. Biff. Oh, that's a fire biff. Oh, steady now. The combat I really like. I really like the combat. I like the music. Oh, yikes. I like the visual style overall. I like the character designs. Hate the voice acting. Platforming's a bit wonky at times. You don't need to watch the Quipscope now. Although I'd rather you did. Oh no, need that. Well, I assume I need it. Boomerang. Bangarang. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a fire boomerang, so they combine together. Nice. I like it. I have seen a little bit of this level as someone... I mentioned earlier, didn't I, that I watched some early access gameplay playthrough of this. And it was actually this fire level, this lava level, but I'm only sort of remembering stuff as I do it. Oh, hello, one of these. What are those? There is a rumor this studio was under pressure to release before the 1st of June. Polish Child's Day. Oh, is that like Father's Day or Mother's Day, but you have a Child's Day? Do you have to buy a present for your child? We don't have a Child's Day in the UK. Or I think in quite a lot of English-speaking countries. Hello, how do I... Am I expected to do that jump? Okay. Okay. Yes, and yes, says Bartek. Oh, that's cool. Child's Day. I mean, we just have Christmas. That's the only day you buy presents for your child, or that everyone buys a present for their child. Obviously, you have birthdays and stuff, but... It does just feel like they've rushed it out. It really does feel like they would have tidied up a lot of these... Some of these mistakes, or you know... Not mistakes. Well, I suppose mistakes. It's just things that... Oh, like this, for example. Oh, the spikes! That I couldn't see. That feels a bit cheap, but never mind. Yeah, it just feels like there are a few things that probably would have been ironed out if they'd had more time. The voice acting wouldn't have been, unless they wanted to recast the whole character. This is a bit rubbish as well, all this like traversal, this wall climbing where you can't even... If I want to look higher, I can only see one layer up, but I can't... I know there are spikes above me here, see? But, like, how would I know that until I would only know that having been spiked by them in the first place, because they're barely on screen, no matter where I put the camera. And I'm not even sure... Yeah, okay. It's just not quite right, you know? And I really was rooting for this game. I knew it wasn't going to be a AAA blockbuster. Of course I knew that. But I really wanted them to do well, because I knew that like when it came out, a lot of people would be like, what the hell is KO? What the hell is Kao the Kangaroo? And I just wanted them to show everyone that like, yeah, we can do it when we B&Q it. And they've not done it. And they've not missed it by much. Oh! Jesus. What do I do there? Mash the... Oh, I could have lived if I'd bothered. Do I mash the roll button there? Wow. I've got 1 heart left. Quite like these. These are just bonus levels, really, aren't they? Oh, steady now. I don't like that you don't get to keep your crystals if you don't get a checkpoint, but you do get to keep everything else. That seems a strange choice. Oh, don't like that jump at all. Even though both times I've done it, I've made it. Oh, right, okay. Well, now we just get to... Oh! Okay. Oh, I missed a gem somewhere. It's not quite right, is TP's... Hang on, what did that say? TP's review for this game. I mean, that actually is my review. I think that's quite a good one-line review for this game. It's not quite right. It's like they know what good is. But they couldn't quite do it themselves. You can see what they were aiming for, you know? These flipping platforms don't work half the time. Look, this is me pressing 1 jump, right? And if I 2/3 of a triple jump, that's fine. But if I am holding forwards while I do that, it doesn't always work. It should go into sort of a traversal mode when you're hanging from one of those. Oh no, that was bad.
I hope this is all gonna be worth it.
Oh, do I always have fire on my... Oh, maybe only had 1 left. It wasn't showing that I had any stored up in my inventory there, but I was able to do one. Oh, wow, okay, I meant to jump up there, am I? Oh, these aren't in time with each other. The cycles are all off. I'll be interested to see the inevitable speedrun of this game on GDQ. James, congratulations on your trophy. Or whatever it was he just did. I thought I closed... Is it not? Game... Oh no, it's sort of reopened. That's odd. I closed it in Task Manager. And then it just sort of came back again. Is it, maybe I need to scroll all the way down to, Xbox Game Bar is still on. There we go, I've closed that now. That should have done it. I mean, saying that, only got 10 minutes left of the stream, but, Kao the Kangaroo, it's not quite right. Can I, no, I need a boomerang. What's this man saying? Fire totems can supply you with infinite charges. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's longer than I thought. Why aren't these on cycles? Am I going the wrong way, maybe? Don't think I am. Oh. Blimps. Ducats. Creek. Yeah. Oh no, I don't have fire. I didn't see. I'd run out of fire charges. I've called them fire charges, which is a term I've heard in many other games. They're not called fire charges in this game, as far as I'm aware. But, oh, I'm going the wrong way now, although I do need to come back and get some fire charges, as we're calling them. One.
Yeah.
Peter, what animal mascot would you like to be? I would like to be Bartek Cockroach. Coming soon, only on PlayStation.
Wow.
Summer 1997.
That sounds great, Bartek. I would play Bartek Cockroach for sure. I honestly, I bet a cockroach with a little bit of chewed could have done pretty well in sort of the late PS1, early PS2 era. There was what was that PS2 game? Kind of mascotty. It wasn't. I don't know if it was anthropomorphic. It was kind of a superhero or like an anti-hero. For PS2, I'm gonna have to find out now. PS2 platform games. Not hurdy-gurdy. It was like... Chat? Anyone? I think it was a fairly early game. Not Vex. Oh man, what was it? You were like dressed in like a sort of superhero-y costume. Not Beautiful Joe, no. Third person it was. I might even own a copy of it. I really need to find out what this is now. Is it Vex? No, I'm not thinking of Vex. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. But he was like a sort of... Was it insect-based, says Mr. Black? Yeah, I think he was dressed... He was like a superhero. Or a supervillain. And I think his superhero character, like persona, was bug-based. Do you remember Zap Boy from Mona the Vampire? He looked a bit like that. I think he had a couple of antennae. Oh man, that's one for tipping my joystick, isn't it? On Reddit. Anyway, the point I was going to make was there was a fairly popular, you know, bug boy. Or maybe he was a bat. The Tick, says Leon. He might have been a bat, actually. But you'd think you wouldn't really have a bat-themed superhero. Maybe it was a bat. Oh, I'm thinking of Jersey Devil, which was late PS1, I think. Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil PS1. I think it was that was a relatively late PS1 game. 3D platformer. Man, geez, I imagined it being a bit more... wasn't even that late. On PAL in the UK, it came out in 1997. I'm thinking of Jersey Devil, everyone. But yeah, it was that kind of thing. I think the Bartek cockroach, perhaps sort of anti-hero man in a cockroach suit game could have been good. But by the sounds of it, Bartek just wants to be a cockroach person, not like an anthropomorphic cockroach. And that's fine. That's okay. Oh no, I'm going to run out of time. Oh! Lucky bugger. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, seriously, at least the world felt Aussie Outback with Aussie characters and at least tried to sound Aussie. Or at least the world felt like the Aussie Outback. Yeah, I never played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, but I am aware of him. Man, but to answer your question, Bartek, thank you for, was it some bits? I think it was bits. Oh, and we also had a subscription. Thank you for 15 months. It's resub time from El Presidente. Thank you very much indeed for the resub. Yeah, it was 100 bits from Bartek. To answer the question, what would I do? What would I want to be? I think I'd want. I mean, it's a bit cliche to try and brand or market something just using alliteration. People do that and they just think, oh yeah, that sounds good, just because it's alliterative. But I kind of do want my mascot character to be alliterative. So he's Peter. Could I be a porcupine? Peter Pine. Porky Pete. I want to be Porky Pete, and I can use my spines to like do different things. That's the thing. You have to pick a character, pick an animal that is going to be able to like. You're going to be able to innovate with over time. So KO's got his boxing gloves, elemental. They work. Spyro has horns and fire. Crash has hands. So over time, he was able to get a bazooka and stuff and do different jumping and things. Maybe my spines could like also be elemental. I could store different spines in my back and then I'd pull them out and throw them. I can throw them as projectiles. I can stick to ceilings. Just go huh! And spine myself up. I am Porky Pete. And I am going to platform your platforms. I feel like I've done all that. Where am I going now? There's like a drawbridge here that I can't knock down. Well, I've not tried to knock it down. Can I just biff it? No. Oh, that. Can I... Do I light that furnace with some kind of projectile? Is there a boomerang? I know I already said this, didn't I, that I want a boomerang? Oh, there's a boomerang up there. Okay, hang on. All right, let's see what's going on here. I can't... Oh, I got a platform around here. Porky Pete, his pig-based mortal enemy, Porky Pete. Yes. No! Jenks says, Peter Parker, world's best driving instructor. Oh, and he's a chipmunk or something. That's a good shout. Yeah, I'll be Peter Parker. Really good at getting into tight spaces in London. Parallel Peter Parker. Okay, so let's grab this boomerang. And then what am I doing? Yes, I am throwing it in there. I knew it. I like it. And a rune. Bartek Roach, Bartek Roach 2, Go Dirty, and Barked Threek Roach. Yeah, I'm with you. Oh. And what are Bartek Roach's abilities? He can survive a nuclear bomb. He can eat anything. He can obviously stick to walls. I should play Gex at some point. I've never played through Gex 3, Gex 3D on either on stream or off stream.
Only Gadget could come up with that.
I should definitely give Gex a go. I want to try Rayman 2 as well, or was it called Rayman 2? The Rayman game on PS1 that wasn't a side scroller. I've tried the side scrolling one and I just can't really get behind it. It's kind of, it feels like one of those tail end of the previous generation sort of games where they've made it really hard to try and get a longer gameplay time out of it. You know, like the weird claymation game we played. What was it called? Skull Monkeys. That was just difficult for difficult's sake. Or, well, for game extension's sake, really. What is ganning on here? And what time is it? It's 5 p.m. So clearly I'm supposed to... Oh, right, hang on. I see. Right, so there's the crystal. Right. No! I jump on here. Oh, wait, does that even go further out there or not? There's a crystal there. Is there a crystal anywhere else? Hang on. Let me grab a spare boomerang as I leave. That might help. I'm not sure. So throw one, grab another, perhaps. I don't know. And then what? You can get here. And then I could, if I wanted, hit that crystal again, but it's not gonna... Oh, I could just climb that thing at the end. Okay. Totally missed that. Rayman 2 is fantastic, says James Jenkins. It looks fantastic, and I obviously am a big fan of Michel Ancel, who worked on it. And he's a big fan of Rayman. He's very proud of it. I've always wanted to play... I did play it at a friend's house back in the day. I think like my next door neighbours had it. So I played like a bit of one level. But yeah, no, I've not properly played it, and I'd love to. And then there's Gex 3D as well. There are a couple of these platformers from this era. I say this era, as though KO is one of them. I mean the original KO. That I've not tried myself. Try it yourself. And, you know, I talk about how I'm a fan of the genre. Well, perhaps I need to slightly broaden my horizons within it, given that I've only really played... In terms of the earlier ones, I've only played Crash and Spyro. Played some good later ones. I played, obviously... I mean, you start to deviate from the genre slightly, but I played Ratchet and Clank, I played Jak and Daxter, played Sly Cooper a little bit. Not played them all, but that's... I really like those. Oh, really like those games. They're stylish, you know. Should give those a try too. So there's still lots for me to play within the genre. And maybe I'll play Jersey Devil, and Bartek can just pretend that it's about a cockroach. Man, this level, there's a fair bit to it, isn't there? I sort of want to be on record somewhere. This is completely off on a tangent now. I was just thinking about what I was going to do this evening. I'm probably going to rewatch yesterday's episode of Kenobi, even though I've already seen it once. And I sort of just want to be on record somewhere, making a prediction that I've got. But then I obviously don't want to go anywhere near spoilers. I'm just working out in my head if there's a way I can super cryptically say it. And I mean proper cryptically, because even when people think they're being cryptic about these things, they're sort of not. All I'll say is there's a continuity error. No. Not in Kenobi, by the way. People are complaining that it doesn't affect the continuity. But, oh, sorry. People are complaining that it doesn't tie in with the continuity, and I think that's rubbish. It doesn't. That's wrong. In my humble opinion. Let me see. Maybe. Well, I was about to specify which film the continuity error is in that I was about to talk about, but even that might be a bit too much in terms of spoilers. There is a continuity error in one of the Star Wars movies, and I wonder if, by use of the Force, there's no spoiler that the Force is probably going to be in this Obi-Wan Kenobi series. By use of the Force, it might be possible for them to actually address that continuity error and make it make sense a bit more from a film that came out years ago. That's about as much as I can say without going into things that are a bit more specific. I want to see it, but don't have Disney Plus. I may wait until all episodes are released and use a free trial to watch it all. Forgotten Media, you should do that if you're a fan of the franchise, or even you don't have to be a huge fan. But yeah. Oh, what's James's character? My weakness would be your video game animal would be trying to find cans of drinks, and my weakness would be silly cherry flavoring. I totally agree. Those cherry drinks that we've got in our office are not good. Beggars can't be choosers, you know, like at least we get free... It didn't even play the musical cue there, so, you know, there's another example of cues not working. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to, like, look a gift horse in the mouth. We're very lucky that we get a load of cans in our office fridge, but, yeah, it's not... Cherry ones are bad. They taste a bit medicinal. I say that, but I went to... I should really wrap the stream up at some point, but here I go. I mean, I suppose I started 10 minutes late, so we'll wrap it up in a few minutes. I went to Pateley Bridge on the weekend. I'd been away elsewhere in the country, but that was on the way back. And actually, I used to live around there, but I never went. It's one of those places, you know, where you don't go to the places in your own backyard. You might only go when you've got, like, family visiting or something, and they need something to do during the day. Anyway, Pateley Bridge. It's a lovely little market town in sort of Yorkshire Dales, really. And they have the oldest sweet shop in England. Really old sweet shop with like it's like a traditional sweet shop with all the jars on the walls, and they measure it all out in quarter pounds. Hey, bring back imperial measurements. Am I right, Boris Johnson? That will fix everything. Anyway, I bought some of my favourite traditional sweets. I have favourite contemporary sweets, but in terms of traditional sweets, I really like white mice, which are... People talk about them as though they're white chocolate, but they're actually not really chocolate at all. They're just sort of sugar and probably a bit of dairy, or maybe egg white or something. Yeah, probably just sugar and milk. But anyway, if I only eat a couple of them, I get away with it, even though they're dairy. Love white mice, but I've already got a massive jar of those that I got for Christmas. I'm a bit lost. I don't know where I'm going here. So I didn't want to buy a load of white mice. So instead I bought one of my other favourite traditional sweets. Pear drops. Love pear drops. They look like rhubarb and custards, which I'm less keen on. I don't mind them, but I would never choose them. Is it through here? There's nothing through here. Or is it another climbable thing? I keep missing all these climbable ledges. No? I feel like I'm a bit stuck now because I can't get anywhere back through here, can I? Anyway, I bought some half a pound of pear drops, which was surprisingly a surprising amount of them in a bag. I thought they weighed more than they did, so they ended up giving me loads of pear drops. Man, I flipping love those things. And Amy says, I thought I came from here. Maybe I didn't. Amy says she thinks they taste really medicinal and she doesn't like them. And yet that's how I feel about cherry cola. I'm a sucker for UK wine gums, the Speedway Nut. Yeah, wine gums are good. Big fan of wine gums. Although, to be fair, that's one where I'd be just as happy, if not happier, with the contemporary wine gums. You know, like proper Maynard's, Bassett's wine gums. Whereas the old-fashioned ones can sometimes be a bit gummy. I don't know. Hello? Where am I? This is deep water, so if I fall in that, I'll die. I think. And this is where I was, isn't it? Yeah, it's just climbed. What's going on here? Pear drops are top notch, says Charlie Badger. Correct. Yes, they are. Just got to eat them quick before your body realizes it's milk, says Mr. Black. Yeah, get those white mice down my neck. Not going to lie, I'm Australian, but damn, the UK makes some yummy sweets. I agree. You guys call them lollies, don't you? Like the word that we would use, sweets, like Americans would say candy, we would say sweets, which is kind of a catch-all term. Don't Australians say lollies as a kind of a catch-all? Or is that a bit more, is it a more specific thing? Is it like only for like hard-boiled stuff, or... What is going on? I don't know where I'm going here. Didn't I come from here? I've been here already, haven't I? Oh no, there's some sort of flipping... Oh, I'm all really turned around. I don't know where I am. Yep, lollies in Australia. Yeah, see, for us, a lolly is only a lolly if it's on a stick. Like a lollipop. Like a chupa chup. Right, so that's a boomerang. That is a totem thing that is going to give me infinite thingy bobs. There's the O. Oh, here we go. Didn't miss, did I? Oh. Just got to turn all these on, I suppose. There's the O. Hey TP, how goes being a Roo? Says C Plummy. It's going pretty well. I'm afraid we're sort of at the tail end of the stream here, but not to worry. Did I hit that target? I think I may have done. Oh. A gem. A crystal. What's going on? Oh, this one's not on, look. Do I have to knock the upstairs one down onto the floor? No? But I might be able to lower it like a lift somehow. What is happening? Let me grab another boomerang from over here. Clearly supposed to do some kind of fire thing, because it's giving me a infinite totem. Maybe this isn't meant to be blocked by that. Maybe it's meant to be... Oh, hang on, aren't there mirrors in this room? Hang on, let me just... Oh. Oh. Well, now I'm really confused. So that's... Oh, so they do need to point upwards. So this one should go probably back to the way it was. It's supposed to be... Right, so I am supposed to be shooting the top thing, not the bottom thing. So how do I make this one tilt back? Oh, I bounced it off the laser, which goes up there. Jeez, I mean, I bounced it off the mirror. Wow, that was odd. What have I got now? Oh, the wrench. Remember? Forgot about that. Oh, and he's here, is he? Couldn't he have got it himself? Terrific. You've made it. Everything all right. Any scratches? Just a few, but you should... Even KO isn't always voiced. Just a few? My poor Hello, KO, what are you doing? Wait, you were asking about the wrench? Of course I was. Come with me, my dear. We're going to prepare Scrappy for a grand adventure. To boldly go where no boat has gone before. Thanks, KO. Oh, he's just doing idle animations. That's what's happening. Come and meet me on the jetty when you're ready. Unbelievable. It's a real shame they don't even have KO voiced all the way through. It is a shame. So there we go. That's a good place to end. That's Hopaloo Island. Sorry, we're heading back to Hopaloo Island. That's the lava caves for you, I believe. Was that the lava caves?
We've got everything we need.
I've got a weird voice.
A motorboat, enthusiasm. Well, at least one of us. You look as enthusiastic as Kaio when Mom tells her to clean her room. Anyway, let's go and meet Gadget.
Forgotten something?
No, but I was kind of hoping that you had. Okay. But it will be hard to say goodbye to Mama. And I don't think she'll be happy about me wearing these gloves.
Maybe, maybe not. Could surprise us.
He didn't want to say goodbye to his mum.
No, absolutely not.
But Mom, please.
Don't mom me, KO. Those gloves are dangerous. Walt, explain yourself right this instant.
Gloves. Maybe not as dangerous as I thought.
Maybe is not good enough.
Mom, I've been wearing them for hours already and... What? I feel fine. They've actually been helpful.
It's true.
Hours.
I was skeptical at first. They're different with KO. Work different than with Kobe.
And these are Dad's gloves. It's the only thing I have left of him.
Are you playing the sad kid card on me?
Oh yeah.
Why does that never work?
You need to watch less Tuk Tak, hon.
Tuk Tak?
Mom, you can't complain about it if you don't even know what it's called.
Anyway, back to the point.
Oh, I thought that was deliberately meant to be, for some reason, that's what the kangaroo version's called, because he said, I hope that doesn't end up on RooTube. But no, that's her just saying TikTok wrong, I think. That is not...
I won't take those gloves away from you by force. So, Walt, it's on you. You'd better keep an eye on them.
You have my word.
All right. Do you promise you'll come back to me in one piece, KO?
Of course, Mom. I promise.
Oh!
Then go kick butt, rip and tear,
Oh!
boop snoots. Or whatever it is you kids say these days. Just find your dad and sister and bring them home.
This makes me uncomfortable.
Something flew into your eye, Coach?
Yes, exactly what happened. Fine now. Let's go. Hungry jungle awaits. Be prepared. You will meet one of the best fighting masters.
Give Jayabaya my love, hon.
You should
Jayabaya.
come with us, Mom. We can all be cracking and smacking them together. We'd be unstoppable.
Someone needs to take care of the village. If I left it for 5 minutes, someone's going to take an arrow to the knee, and the next you know, there'd be nowhere to come back to.
Take an arrow to the knee?
Kao the Kangaroo.
Why did she go all quiet there? Oh, good God. The music's really good. And every single scene where anyone opens their mouth is really bad. Jesus, that's loud. Right, mods, can we have a poll in the chat? Don't let me sway you. I mean, I think equally well, okay. Can we have a poll in the chat? Either play more of this next week, that's Monday, or something else. I'm not going to specify what something else is. I've not decided yet, but more of this, ? Or something else, ? Don't let me sway you one way or the other, because although I've complained a lot about this game, it's quite entertaining, I think, to moan about a little bit. It's not bad to play overall, platform-wise, so I'm having fun as the player. It's probably pretty enough as a streamable game for you guys to look at and enjoy from that perspective. I'm able to read the chat to an extent while I play it. That's always a plus. So those are all the positives. The negatives are it's kind of not very good. The voice acting's bad. I don't know how long it's going to take us to finish this game. We're not committing, even if I do play it again next week, we're not committing to playing it all the way through. But you guys weigh those things up. Let me know if you want to see more of this or less. Yayo or Kano. Good choices there in the poll. That's good. I like that. It's going to break out the Charlie Sheen jokes next, says Mr. Black. 2011 called it wants its memes back. I don't know, that for some reason I almost feel like that last cutscene has swayed me to at least have one more session with this game on stream. Oh, see, I can't walk through these characters this time, so I think something had maybe gone a bit wrong before. But yeah, if the poll says play more, I'll be satisfied. I'm happy to play more of this game. Not all for the right reasons. Some of the reasons are the right reasons. That's fun. I like the combat. I like the world. You know, it's very pretty. Music's great. That has made me want to see more, for better or worse, says Mr. Black. This is a non-binding referendum, chat, says Trowling Badger. Yeah, it is. These are always non-binding, I should say. Or it's 50-50. So it might come down, even if it ends up not being quite 50-50. Oh, it is 50-50, the final result. 10 votes each. So that might be one for Twitter. I'll do a Twitter poll at some point. But hey, there you go. So this has been a bit of Kao the Kangaroo. It's got its, it has its moments. It has its downfalls. But hey, they've tried. They've tried their very best, and they've done an okay job. Look at the loop on the animation on that propeller. So it just judders. It goes clockwise, and then it goes anti-clockwise. Big fan of that. Oh, I feel a bit bad for it. I feel a little bit bad because they had it all in their heads. They had a good idea. Look at this. It looks really nice. It genuinely looks great. Sounds great, music-wise. The moment this guy opens his mouth, though, it sounds dreadful. So, there we go. It's a bit of Kao the Kangaroo. Let me just mute that and head on over to this screen. Hello, it's me. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I've had a good time today. Not a bad way to spend a day at work when everyone else is off. Pretty pleased. So, there will be a Quip scope out for this game, probably around 8 p.m, maybe, possibly 9 p.m. Just want to give it a bit of breathing room from tonight's list, which is also from me. It's 10 vampire video games that don't suck. Did you get it? That'll be available at 6 p.m. So you can go and have a look at that. It actually, the first time we uploaded it, got flagged as being inappropriate for blood and gore, which is a rare one. We don't often, if we ever get flagged, it's for like swearing or for sexual content. But no, it had too much blood in it. And rather than try and dispute it or edit the video to remove all the blood, I just re-uploaded it, and that time the bot didn't have a problem with it. First time round though, it had a problem with it, and even when I got a human to review it, the human was like, no, the bot was right, too much blood. But we got away with it with the second upload. So go and have a look at all the blood in today's list at 6 p.m. BST. 10 vampire video games that don't suck like a vampire does on your neck. Yeah? Yes, I'm streaming on Monday. Maybe more of this, maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, Quip Scope out this evening. Go and have a look at that as well. It'll be me all on my own, Quip Scoping. So that in and of itself is probably worth a listen, I think. Me floundering. Good. So that's about it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. If you're in the UK, or perhaps there are a couple of Commonwealth countries where you also have some time off tomorrow or even today, then enjoy your long weekends, and we'll be back in the office on Monday. No stream tomorrow because James Jenkins is at home doing achievements. So yeah, we'll catch you on Monday, where I'll be streaming something, possibly a bit of Kao the Kangaroo. We'll see. Might be a Twitter poll, so follow me at @PeterAustin on Twitter if you want to do that. Oh, and last thing, let's raid Booth, because Booth is streaming, and I've not raided Booth in a time. So I just typed /raid Booth out and wasn't in the chat thing. So could have done all manner of shortcuts there that I didn't mean to do by mashing keys on the keyboard. Go say hello to Booth. This channel is intended for mature audiences, it says. And at the moment, she is just chatting, doing crochet. So there's some serious adult content crochet going on over on Booth's channel. It's well worth raiding. Good. Right then. Hope you all enjoy. Say hello from me. And watch the Quipscope tonight and the list. And everything else that we put out. Cool. All right then. See you later. Enjoy the raid. Bye-bye.